Alright, so we're just waking up. It's morning of day 3, Easter Jeep Safari. We're planning on packing up the tent in just a minute. We're going to run Metal Master this morning, so that should be pretty fun. Came out here, we're in Bull Canyon Road right now. Found us a nice little camp spot for the night. And we're just about to pack up, eat a muffin, and do Metal Master. Should be fun.
So it didn't take us too long as we got into this trail to run into a couple other Jeeps, and they decided to attempt a few more of the hardcore obstacles that we kind of shied away from. This guy was unable to make it up the main ledge because of how dug out the dirt was beneath it, so he decided to try and take it from a different angle. As you can see, these guys were a little bit more comfortable with body damage than we are with our Jeeps. So eventually this guy realized that he wasn't really going forward or backward on his own, and his buddy hooked up a winch to him to tow him over the rocks. And even though he's getting pulled over, to me this still is pretty amazing just to see this Jeep crawl over this rock like this. This white Jeep was in our group. This is one of Steve's friends from work, and he decided to attempt one of these bigger ledges that Steve and I bypassed.
You guys' face is kind of bent, man.
So after trying this ledge at a couple different angles, he just decided he wasn't going to make it up, so he backed down and got ready to take the bypass. As you could imagine, he wasn't too pleased about having to go back home and powder coat his bumper again. Now this lady was driving one of the Jeeps from the group that we ran into, and as she shows you as we go up this ledge, it's much less about the rig and much more about who's behind the wheel.
Yeah. Woo!
Eventually we came up on Mirror Gulch, and although it took us a couple tries to get through, we made it with no problem.
Go.
There you go, go.
Yeah, go, go, go. Woo! There you go. Yeah.
This is our buddy Steve. You'll probably see him pretty frequently on our channel, and he also appears in some Red Rock Crawlers videos on their channel. He doesn't have any lockers in his Jeep, so sometimes he does have to take a bypass or two, but it never stops him from trying. It wasn't too much farther up the trail that we finally ended up at one of the best views I've ever seen in Moab, and we just took some time to rest there and enjoy the view. In this shot here, you'll get to see just how big this cliff really is. At this point, the Gemini Bridges trail starts to become visible down below, and as we go out a little bit further, you'll begin to see the power lines and the highway. Alright, so we made it to the top of Metal Masher. It's a little shaky right now because Gabby's driving, and
It's not shaky because of me. It's shaky.
Gabby's driving, so it's shaky because we're driving in general, right? But yeah, Metal Masher was great. Still on it, but wow, that cliff was beautiful. Whoa. Just doing some crawling. Made it up. And we're good, so yeah, about to finish out.
Heck yeah, I just did that.
So Gabby finished out the trail driving, and there weren't too many more obstacles, so we're going to end the video right there. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you're new. Leave us a comment below for what other trails you want to see us do, and thanks for watching.